Happening today, a gun rights case heads to the Supreme Court. This case might determine if people are allowed to keep their firearms if they have a protective order against them.
A group of Austin advocates for domestic violence survivors is in Washington, D.C. today for that hearing. KVUE's Eric Pointer joins us now in studio. And Eric, you spoke to the group in D.C. right before they left. What are they hoping happens?
So a person who has a protective order against them used to have to turn in their firearm for the duration of that order. But recently, the Fifth Circuit Court ruled it was unconstitutional. And now that case has reached the Supreme Court. Members of the Texas Advocacy Project are hoping the court will uphold what they are calling this life-saving law. The 30-year-old law is meant to temporarily restrict firearm possession for abusers. The lawsuit, the United States versus Rahimi, could overturn that. Those in support of the current law say that it reduces the threat of gun violence during the most dangerous time for abuse survivors, which is when they decide to leave or get help. The lower court ruled the law violates Second Amendment rights for subjects of a protective order. But Heather Bellino with TAP says that the current law isn't taking away that person's right to own a gun.
Nobody wants to take away somebody's gun. That is not what the intent of this is. We're just saying during the time that you have a protective order against you, you can't possess one because you're probably going to harm somebody. You already have.
Now, oral arguments for the case are set to start this morning at 10 a.m. Members of TAP filed an amicus brief providing data and research in support of upholding the law. And for those who don't know, TAP is a free law firm that provides legal services to domestic abuse and sexual assault survivors.